So first look at the learning objectives of this particular session. Now it is to understand the concept of personality, the personality in general, and as well as from Indian perspective, that what is personality, and we'll try to know how to develop personality using Indian techniques. There are like various techniques through which you can help developing your personality, so we'll be focusing on that also. And third is to understand how to become a supreme personality. The supreme personality is your higher self. Now how to achieve that, how you can go about it achieving supreme personality. Now the learning outcomes should be that learners should be able to use the understanding of Indian techniques to develop personality. That means you can use Indian techniques in developing your personality once you know about it. And you should be able to use the knowledge to transform yourself and become a supreme personality. That is what the expected outcomes are or should be. Okay, now we'll look at the pedagogy. First we'll discuss personality. I'll introduce you to personality, the various characteristics of personality, various theories involved, what are the determinants, and what are the various concepts which are nowadays talked about, about the personality. Second, we'll be going and looking into personality development, and we'll be focusing on techniques like yoga and various other techniques like meditation and all those techniques in detail. And third is we'll try to understand what is supreme personality. So with that, I would like to start this session. And first we are about to see or discuss what exactly is personality. I'll introduce you this personality concept. Basically it is characteristics pattern of your thoughts, feelings and behavior. That means it is a sum total of who we are. We are what our thoughts are, we are what we are feeling, and we are what we behave in certain situation, in all kind of situations that reflects our personality. Now this characteristic pattern is in your psyche. It has been developed into your whole body, it's been developed into your mind, it's been developed into your intellect and your spiritual characteristics. Now these characteristics reflect a person overall personality. Now almost every day we describe and assess the personalities of the people around us. Whether we realize it or not, these daily musings on how and why people behave as they do are similar to what personality psychologists do. So in order to introduce you again, suppose we take an example of Mahatma Gandhi, and his personality is being described by his continuous thoughts and feelings and his behavior. Now MK Gandhi was very much into peace, and he reflected truth and certain divine qualities which ultimately become his behavior. And that's how we can totally describe Mahatma Gandhi. So we'll see this in detail as well. So second, it reflects our views, beliefs, attitude, knowledge, abilities. What is your personality is it depends upon your views about the other people, about yourself, about the society, about the world. So your views ultimately leads to your personalities. And your beliefs, certain you're thinking about a particular thing, each time it get into your deep nervous system and it becomes your belief. Like for example, a person can be cannot, can be biased or not towards superior or subordinate, and it depends upon the belief of that individual, what he's thinking or what he's not thinking, what he's deeply inside his mind. And it reflects again your attitude towards life, towards other, and the attitude could be positive or negative. If you are having a good positive attitude, that will lead to definitely a dynamic personality. Along with it, there are various knowledge which you have to get into your personality, because ultimately the knowledge of self, the knowledge of other people, the knowledge of the whole universe is being reflected in your personality. And definitely there are certain kinds of abilities, certain kind of skills by which you come to know, get known into the universe. So your personality reflect your views, your beliefs, your attitude, your knowledge and your abilities. And what it influences is your cognition, that is your mental behavior, your motivation and your behavior in all kind of various situations. So this is what personality introduction is. That means it's a pattern of your thoughts, feeling and behaviors, and it reflects your views, beliefs, attitude, and influences your cognition, that is your mental phenomena, and second your motivation and your behavior in situation.